everybody, and welcome to Bonnier Christian Church Yoga with Linda. I'm Linda, and today is our second practice of the season of autumn, and the theme is letting go. So thank you for joining me, making it to your mat today, and we'll start our practice standing up. Today. So we're at the top of our mat. We're going to open up the chest as we explore the season of autumn and letting go. So based on traditional Chinese medicine, we're working on the lung space and the large intestine space. So we're going to begin doing some upper body work. So find a comfortable stance. Feet are hip distance apart. Slight relaxed bend in the knee, just relax for a second. Take a few moments just to breathe. Consider your posture. Shoulders back and down, heart is lifted. Finding some stillness, even though we are going to be moving. We'll begin our practice by bending the elbows, and your hands are open wide. And let's just splay our fingers a few times this way. And then do as fast as you can. And then shake a little bit, shake them out, shake them out. And then gently make soft fists with your hands. So we're going to begin here. Maybe bring the elbows in just a little bit more. We're going to make circles with our wrist as we breathe, moving outward. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. We have this 2 more times. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, bring it in. Focus on your breathing. 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1. Bring it in. 2, 3, 4. This time move it out. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really reach. Coming back in. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the nose. 3, 4. Exhale out through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, moving up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, coming down. 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4. Be very graceful with your last 1, 3, 4. Exhale, bring it down. 2, 3, 4. Bring it into the heart. Drop the arms. Relax them a little bit. Maybe shake out the legs. Arms come back up, bent at the elbows, soft fist with your hands. Open it up, splay your fingers like you're doing cactus arms. You're going to inhale here, make small fist, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open up, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open up, exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open up, exhale, in. Inhale, exhale, 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Really feel that strength. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, last one. Exhale, gently let your hands and your arms come down by your side. So I'm going to turn around. You don't need to, but we're going to clasp our our fingers behind our back. So with a nice tall stance, feet underneath the hips, slight bend in the knees, shoulders back and down. So just clasping your hands, you want to bring those elbows towards one another. If this is too much for you, you can always grab your shirt and just try to work to bring those elbows together. Elbows rarely touch. They don't touch for me, but they might for some people. So your hands are clasped. You're going to inhale. Bring those elbows close together, opening up the chest. Push down towards the spine, really opening up the heart. So I'll turn and face forward. Sideways, inhale. Stay here, or you can on your next inhale, belly button to spine. Begin reaching those arms back as far as you would like, facing forward. So some people have much more flexibility here than I do. Some don't have quite as much. It's all fine wherever you are. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as tightly as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, center. Exhale, slowly release the hands and shake them out. So let's do a couple of shoulder rolls up, back, down, and then up, forward, down, and back. And just release that a little bit. Clasp your hands in front of you. Inhale, center. As you inhale, reverse those hands, bring them up over your head, really stretching to reach the ceiling. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale. And exhale, bring it down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reverse and bring it down. This time, inhale, arms rise. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach up and over and allow your left hand to bring your right arm over the body, maybe pressing into that left foot. Inhale, back to center, reverse. As you exhale, over to the opposite side. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, center, reverse. Exhale, over. Inhale, center, reverse. Exhale, over. Come back down to center and gently float those arms down. Shake it out a little bit. Move your legs. Are you holding on to something? Let go and let God, right? So we're going to do eagle arms. So right arm comes out in front of you, 90-degree angle. Left arm comes underneath and wraps around so that those two hands touch. If that's not available to you, you can be here. You might look like this. So you want to try to at least bring that, knit the belly button to the spine, shoulders back and down. If you can, interlace your fingers, elbows rise, and you're going to karate chop forward, drop the chin towards the chest, and we're here for 4 breaths, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Really opening up the back of the chest, which is the back. On your next exhale, gently release the arms. Bring them down by your sides, shake them out. You might feel a deep stretch there. This time, left arm comes out in front of you. Again, that 90-degree angle, right arm comes under and up. If it's available to you, reach around and grasp. So clasp the palms together. If it's not, find what's available to you. Elbows rise, belly button to spine, karate chop forward, tuck the chin, breathe in and out through the nose. With every breath, applying opposite pressure. Inhale, center. Exhale, slowly release the arms and shake them out. We're going to do a little bit of knocking on heaven's door, so just allow those arms to go back and forth. back and forth. Imagine yourself letting go of everything you don't need. I'm just letting go. Nothing's a big deal. It's all good. Stress has a way of catching up with us. And when we hold on to things that aren't good for us, we actually create stress in our bodies. So let's let that go and let's work towards that end today in our yoga class. Maybe make it a little faster. Maybe see what your knees are feeling like. I kind of feel like I need to move my knees a little bit more. If I don't, it's a bigger twist, and that's okay, but it does put a little more pressure on the knees. So kind of be sensitive to what you're feeling. That's the purpose of yoga, or one of them. What are the sensations you are creating in your body through your movement and through your thoughts and feelings? Coming back to center. Wiggle it out. We're going to go into dangle or ragdoll pose. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, center, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, bring yourself down slowly. Touch the mat with your fingertips, touch the mat with your palms if you like. Drop the head, grab opposite elbows if you like to. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. And allow the weight of your body to give release to your low back. We're here for several breaths, in and out through the nose. Palms come down to the mat or fingertips to the mat. Bend the knees deeply. Place the weight of your body into your heels. Push into your heels and into your thighs. Slowly backward swan dive your way up. Maybe a slight back bend. Palms come together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Bring it down slowly. Find where you'd like to be. Palms on the mat, straight legs or bent legs. I get a lot of release in my low back if I bend my legs, bringing my tummy to my belly to my thighs. Inhale and exhale through the nose. One more deep breath. Bend the knees, palms come to the mat. Inhale, push into your feet as you exhale, slowly rise, feeling the sensations in your body. Palms come together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, rate it down. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, palms come down, bend the legs. Right leg steps back, left leg steps back. And push back into your downward facing dog. So your hips rise, even if you're on your tippy toes or you widen your stance out to the edges of your mat. Do whatever works for you. Play around with your feet, your legs. Knit to your belly button, to your spine. Drop the head. Tiptoe back towards the top or center of your mat. Again, feet underneath the hips, bend the knees, grab opposite elbows. Bend the knees, palms or fingertips to the mat, push into your heels, activate the thighs, backward swan dive, palms come together at heart center, Anjali Mudra, arms by your side, face forward. Feel the energy that you have created today. One more time. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back with your right leg. Drop the knee. Left knee is above the left ankle. When you are ready, inhale, push into your feet. Palms come up to heart center. Anjali Mudra. If you like, lift your arms, raise them high. Bring them back to heart center. Inhale, center. Here we have a twist. Exhale, twist over to your left side. Allow your elbow to come behind your right elbow to come behind your left knee. Pushing palms together. 2 breaths here. Lock it in. Inhale. As you exhale, come up to rise. Bringing palms back to heart center. Palms come to the mat. Tuck the toes of the right leg. Straighten out that right leg. Inhale. Bring that right leg back to the mat. Drop the head. Bend the knees. And slowly find your way to standing. Backward swan dive. Palms together at heart center. We'll do the other side. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Left leg steps back. Drop the knee. Right knee is over right ankle. Right hip comes back. Left hip comes forward. Untuck the toes of the left leg. Inhale, center. When you're ready, push into your feet. Activate your thighs. Palms come together at heart center. Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, palms come together at heart center. Stay here or begin your twist. Inhale. Exhale, begin twisting at the belly button and slowly allow your left elbow to sit on the outside of your right thigh, pressing those palms together for just a few breaths. Inhale, center. Exhale, push into your feet, untwist slowly. Palms together at heart center. Palms come down to the mat. Tuck the toes of the left foot. Stretch out that left leg. Stretch out the right leg to meet it. Push up and back into your downward facing dog. Bring both knees down to the mat. Do a cat and cow here. Inhale. Lift the tailbone, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale. Drop the tailbone, lift the belly, drop the head. Inhale. Lift the tailbone, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale. Drop the tailbone, lift the belly, drop the head. Come back to tabletop. Extend the right leg behind you. Flex the foot and push back. Your heel is going to go towards the back wall. Walk your right foot towards the edge of the left side of your mat. Find your balance. Inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, reach up and over, pushing into your right, the outside of your right foot. You can stay here facing forward or look up under your arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm rises. Comes back down to the mat. Right knee comes to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg comes out behind you. Flex the foot. Find a little action. Heel towards the wall. Coming back to tabletop. Walk your left leg to the outer edge or the corner of the right side of your mat. Make adjustments with your right arm if you need to. Inhale, right arm rises. You can stay here. Left foot is firmly planted. Outside of the left foot is pushing towards that back wall. Inhale, exhale. Reach with your left arm over towards the top of the mat. Maybe look up to the sky. Knit belly button to spine. Inhale, arm rises. Exhale, left arm comes down. Left knee comes back to the mat. Bring big toes together, widen the legs, and bring yourself down into child's pose. Really relax here, letting go of as much as you can let go of. So staying in child's pose for just a moment. We're coming into thread the needle. So again, working up in that upper body region. Thread the needle will be followed by clamshell. So coming back onto all fours. Inhale, left arm rises. Left arm threads through as you exhale and come down, bringing your ear and your head to the mat. Right arm extends out in front of you. You can tuck your toes if you like, or you can leave them flat. Bring your hips towards your heels. Press into the top of your left hand. Palms up. We're here for just a few breaths. What can you let go of here? Are you just trying to breathe? Remember, if it's tough on your knees, you can use a mat. You can also do just cradle on your back. Preparing to go to the other side. Inhale, right arm comes under the right shoulder. Exhale, push into your right arm. Left arm rises and comes down. Inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, right arm is threaded through, palm facing up, head comes to the mat, left arm comes out as far as you would like, hips come towards the heels. You're here for several breaths. Preparing to come out of the pose. Inhale, left hand comes back underneath the shoulder. As you exhale, push into the left hand, right arm rises, bring it back down to the mat. So bringing your hips towards your heels, walk your hands slowly back towards you. And here we're going to put our arms one more time, clasping our hands behind us, bringing those elbows towards one another, really opening up the chest. Inhale, center, exhale, really push down and out. You can stay here, or if you like, you can do a child's pose, bringing your arms up over your head. This is just a variation, it's not a necessity. But it might feel really good if you have a lot of extension. So we're here for just 2 breaths. If you had your hands up in child's pose, slowly work your way out of child's pose, coming back up, lifting, release the hands, shake them out, grab opposite arm. So you're going to give yourself a hug, maybe grasping if you can, the shoulder blades. Just give yourself a nice hug here. You've done a great job. Open wide, reverse it. So coming into Sphinx Pose here, we're gonna find your way to your side, roll over onto your belly. So Sphinx Pose is a gentle back bend depending on where you place your elbows. So if your elbows are close to your body, there's a deeper back bend. So if you don't want a deep back bend, and often I do not because I've had low back issues, then you place your elbows a little bit farther out. So hips are grounded into the mat. Tops of the feet are into the mat, pressing into the mat. Shoulders are down and away from the ears, looking straight ahead. You're here for several breaths. Engage everything. This is a gentle flow thus far. Breathing in and out through the nose. Slowing it down just a little bit. 2 more breaths here. If you found yourself sinking, which often happens, you'll feel yourself just sort of coming down, your head falling down between your shoulders. Just find yourself, correct yourself, sit back up. So on your next exhale, bring your forehead down to the mat. Palms come underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, inhale. As you exhale, push up and back, lifting your tailbone up into your downward facing dog. Knitting your belly to your spine. Grabbing your finger knuckles into the mat. Come down on both knees. Find your way to the left side of your hip, swing your legs around. You might want to have blocks handy, but you don't need them. But sometimes they really help you if you want to sit nice and tall. So flex the feet for just a moment, finding a nice tall seat. We're going to do a forward fold here. So inhale, arms rise. Exhale, begin your forward fold with a straight back. When you can no longer maintain a straight back, allow yourself to just gently fold over, wherever you land. So if you're here, that's fine. If you want to rest your head on a block or 2 blocks, that's fine too. Whatever feels comfortable for you. We're here for quite a while. And as the longer we're here, the more you'll find your body relaxing. So breathing in and out through the nose, we're focusing on what do we need to let go of? And do we allow ourselves the privilege of just letting go? Sometimes control is the absolute enemy. Sometimes it's a friend, but I find that most of the time it's an enemy for me. And if I can just let it go, que sera, sera, let go and let God, any phrase you want to use, my life becomes much richer and better. Those burdens are no longer mine. But it's easier said than done. So as you're here in your forward fold, if you feel any tension, maybe in your jaw, in your shoulders, your hands, gravity will really take your body as far as it can, possibly go in a healthy way. So there's no forcing, there's only allowing. So recognize what your body is able to do and not able to do on any given day. So preparing to come out of this forward fold. Plant the palms on the outside of the mat. You can also plant them on your shins if you want to give yourself a little massage, but really, really take your time moving your hands backwards to help bring you to a tall seat. and feel the sensation there. Once there, sit nice and tall. Maybe shake out the legs, shoulders back and down away from the ears. And just give yourself a chance here to feel any sensations that might arise from this pose. When we allow gravity to do its work, it really takes us much deeper. And there's no forcing at all. We're just breathing and allowing ourselves to open up and create space in the body. So bring your hands behind you. Bend your knees. Widen your stance. Hips come out to the edge of the mat. And give yourself a little windshield wipe with your legs. You might enjoy it better if your legs are closer together. That's totally up to you. Just experiment. So in traditional Chinese medicine, letting go involves the lungs and the large intestine. So we've done a lot of work with the upper body and likewise with our twists today. So we have one more twist to add before we go into our Shavasana. So if you'll find your way gently to your back. I like to roll over like a big bear. So bend your knees. And your knees, your feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, center. Exhale, allow your knees to come down towards the right side of the mat. So the leg that's closest to the floor or the mat should be touching the floor somewhere. If it's not, use a prop. You can use a pillow, a blanket, a bolster, whatever you have, and place it under that knee. So body is facing straight forward, knees are to the right. Arms can come out to the sides or up overhead. So experiment here with whatever might give you the best sensation for today. A deeper twist will involve turning your head towards the left. Right arm comes out to the side, left arm comes out to the side. And if it's available to you and you want to go very deep, you place your right foot over top of your left knee, and gravity will help pull that knee a little bit closer to the mat. Again, you might be able to do that, but you might want to have support with a block. That's totally up to you. It's a little too much stress for me today, so I'm going to remove that and stay where I am. So here we are, letting go of what we don't need. It's a beautiful thing. And while we're in this space, we can pray for those who have difficulty letting go of whatever it is they don't need. And a lot of times we don't even know ourselves, so how can other people know? But we might know that they are suffering. Maybe let go of that memory if it harmed you. Maybe let go of a thought if it keeps repeating over and over in your head that is something negative. Let it go. That's not you, that's just a thought. So preparing to go to the other side, flex your right foot, activate your right thigh as you push into your right foot, bringing both legs back up to center. There's a lot of sensation here in the low back after a twist. So maybe just rock back and forth, maybe lift the hips up a little bit off your mat. We're preparing for the other side. Hips come back down on the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, center. Exhale, slowly allow your left legs to fall towards your legs to fall towards the left side of your mat. And find that place of comfort where you like your arms. Both arms stretched out, maybe one arm overhead. Maybe gently rock or turn your head towards the right, the opposite direction of your knees. And breathing in and out through the nose. Shoulder blades are touching the mat. The backs of the arms are touching the mat, your palm, the back of the hand. There are no shoulds in yoga, so whatever you're doing, it's right. It's right for your body. With every exhale, let go of that you do not need. Preparing to come out of the pose, flex the left foot, activate the left leg, push into your left foot and float both knees back to center. Arms come down by your side. Make any adjustments you need or would like. Both shoulders are on the mat. Bring your right knee into the chest and your left knee. Interlace your fingers. Rock your hips back and forth at your own pace. If you want a deeper stretch, maybe you really need to get a little bit deeper or wider. You can flex your feet and point the soles of your feet up to the ceiling. You can grab your big toes, place your elbows to the inside of the leg and rock back and forth. These are different sensations that you can play with. Maybe you just grab the backs of your thighs. So right knee comes bent and right foot comes down to the mat, left foot comes down to the mat. Stretch out your right leg and then your left. Both arms reach up overhead, stretching in opposite directions. Maybe really shaking your hands and your feet, making circles and wrists with your wrist and ankles one way and then the other. And then allow yourself to just relax completely. Close your eyes. Breathe in and out through the nose. What is it that you need to let go of? So while here, remaining in your Shavasana, I would like to read something to you concerning letting go in the body. The lungs, the physical lungs control breathing and distribute oxygen. In traditional Chinese medicine, just as the lungs take in qi from the sky, they also relate to our ability to take in, process, and filter out what is not needed. After every inhale, we must exhale. According to ancient Chinese medicine, the lungs are called the prime minister, and they are the house of the corporeal soul. The emotion associated with the lungs when they are weakened is grief. Grief and sadness must also be processed and released to the earth in the same beautiful display as the autumn leaves dancing to the ground. And I'd like to leave you today with scripture. Psalm 51:10, create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. And a quote from Pia Chodron, nothing ever goes away until it has taught us what we need to know. So with your eyes closed in Shavasana, breathing in and out through the nose, allowing yourself to let go of whatever it is you do not need. Take time each day to examine your heart. What do you hold on to that is no longer of benefit to you? What do you need to let go of so that you may further rejoice in life and live an abundant life? And as we close practice today, my prayer for you is the ease of letting go. Thank you for joining me today. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are grace. You are a miracle. Namaste.